teams that haven't picked up the 5th-year option yet for Tua. Last year was 12th in passing yards, 3,548 yards. Tied for 8th with 25 touchdowns, tied for 12th with 8 interceptions. And I'm gonna be honest. I haven't exactly been the biggest Tua fan. Me personally, I don't feel the need for the Dolphins to pick up the 5th-year option. They have till May 1st to pick up the 5th-year option. And in the 3 seasons that I've seen Tua as a starter, I haven't been impressed. Unfortunately, he's been injured. Missed 4 games in 2021, missed 5 games last year in 2022, unfortunately due to 2 concussions. 2 games, notably off the top of my head, that I really wasn't impressed with was the game after Christmas, the Christmas Day against the Green Bay Packers. We ended up throwing 3 interceptions in the second half. That was unacceptable. It seemed like Tua was literally trying to single-handedly keep the Dolphins out of the playoffs by throwing those interceptions. There was allegedly he had a concussion at some point during the game and he was playing through it. Again, that I feel like in this 2022 season, Mike McDaniel, the first-time head coach with the Dolphins, did show some promise as far as Tua being able to be an elite quarterback in this league. But at this point, I feel like the Dolphins should go ahead and hold off on that 5th-year option to let him go ahead and play through that 4th. And then we're going to reevaluate the situation because we're talking about $100 million in guarantees, basically over $200 million, a $200 million contract for a quarterback that still has a lot to prove. Durability is probably his biggest issue. And the saying goes, the best ability is availability. And Tua has not shown that. So I would go ahead and hold off on that whole situation, honestly. And also there's this other rumor that's whirling around as far as the Miami Dolphins are possibly in the trade talks for Lamar Jackson too as well. I saw an article, was it last week, about the Dolphins possibly making a trade with the Baltimore Ravens, trading for Lamar Jackson, Tua for Lamar. Obviously some draft compensation will be involved in that, but I wouldn't rule it out. I would definitely be on board with doing that. Again, Lamar Jackson, Tua, I'm going to take Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry. And then you being able to put him with that brainiac Mike McDaniel, that math whiz Mike McDaniel, he could do some amazing things with Lamar Jackson. I'm actually excited to see what that exactly would look like at this point. But definitely, no, I'm not. Don't pick up the 5th-year option. I will go ahead and let Tua play through this year and see what he could produce. There's too many question marks whirling around Tua. And even if Tua is able to stay healthy through this 4th year, what's to say that he will not get injured again after we end up giving him the contract extension? It's just too many question marks. I just don't like the uncertainty with this whole Tua situation, and durability has not been on his side. It's happened throughout his time in college, and it's happened in the pros. He's unable to stay healthy. So why would you invest hundreds of millions of dollars in a quarterback that cannot stay healthy? You have the opportunity to get yourself free and clear from this whole situation. I know it's unfortunate because, again, I don't hate on the man. It's just the durability is the issue. I'm not sold on his ability as a quarterback either as well. But you got, at the end of the day, it comes down to it being a business decision, and durability has been an issue, and we're going to have to move in a different direction when it comes down to having to pay somebody long term hundreds of millions of dollars. Not really a fan of that.